transmigrated into an idol's body. A quiet novelist wakes up as the most hated pop idol online, whose scandal breaks today. In a novel, time to flip the reputation and live the high life. Part 1, the scandal drops today. Leon Hale had always believed his life was safest behind a keyboard. A quiet novelist, a ghostwriter most people never saw. He was more comfortable with fictional drama than the real world. But when he blinked awake to the blistering white ceiling of a luxury Seoul apartment, he knew instantly something was wrong. Very wrong. The air smelled expensive, cold water diffuser, violet bergamot. The sheets were too silky. His hair was longer, and his phone, an unfamiliar black iPhone, vibrated non-stop on the nightstand. He reached for it. 74,321 unread notifications. Hashtag Canceliam trending #1 worldwide. Leon blinked hard. Who is Liam Keen? The lock screen lit up with a face, the face of the man he apparently was now. Perfect jawline, pale ash blonde hair, piercing blue-gray eyes. A face so striking it looked edited. Holy! Leon slapped a hand over his mouth. The voice that came out wasn't his. Smooth, youthful, idol-like. His heart thudded. He opened Twitter, no, X, and saw the trending tab. Liam Keen exposed for fake tears. Liam Keen rude to staff? The most spoiled member of Apex. Apex? He tapped a video. A paparazzi clip loaded. Liam storming out of a building, shoving a camera away, saying something snappy in English. The clip was cut to look terrible. The comments were worse. Leon stared. He wasn't in the real Korea. He recognized these names, these scandals, this exact timeline. This was the idol-centered novel he had beta read 2 months ago, and he was inside it. Inside the body of Liam Keen, the most hated member of the world-class K-pop boy group Apex. In the book, Liam was written as the cold, spoiled foreign member who got framed into a downward spiral. Today was the day his career-ending scandal dropped. By chapter 10, he would be booted out of the group, humiliated online, losing everything. Unless Leon inhaled. No one could find out he wasn't Liam. But he could fix Liam's entire life. His palms turned clammy, but his eyes sharpened. Okay, Leon. Time to ghostwrite a reputation comeback. Just then, the apartment door clicked open. A tall man in a sleek black hoodie walked in. Dark hair, intense aura, sharp cheekbones. Noah Co., Apex's leader. In the novel, Noah never hid his irritation toward Liam, but fiercely protected the other members. He looked at Leon with the same exhaustion from the book. You're awake. Noah crossed his arms. Good. Manager says to get dressed. We're going to the agency. Agency, Leon croaked. For damage control, Noah said flatly. If you even care about fixing this. Leon swallowed. Okay, so the story's events were unfolding exactly as written. I care, Leon said, voice soft but steady. Noah paused, suspicious. You care now. Leon didn't blame him. Novel Liam wouldn't have cared. But Leon did. And he would change everything. He stood, wobbling slightly. Just give me a chance. Noah stared a long second, then sighed. Fine. Try not to make it worse. We're already drowning. As they left the apartment, Leon opened the camera app and stared at Liam Keen's face. Flawless, aloof, almost intimidating. You were written to fall, he thought. But I'll rewrite your fate. And as the elevator slid shut, Leon had no idea this was only the beginning. Of the scandal, the secrets, the group politics, and the quiet romance subplot the original novel never explored. But one thing was clear. The world hated Liam Keen. Leon Hale was going to make them adore him. Part 2, Rewriting a Reputation. The ride to Miracle Entertainment's headquarters was painfully silent. Leon, now Liam, kept glancing at Noah Co., who sat beside him with the stiff posture of a man carrying the weight of 6 million fans on his back. The black van hummed softly, tinted windows blocking out the chaos of Seoul's morning rush. Leon's mind raced. He knew what was supposed to happen today. The agency would scold Liam, release a half-hearted apology drafted by PR, and exasperated members would distance themselves. Fans would split. Haters would multiply. Sponsors would pull out. By chapter 10 of the novel, Liam was done. But that was the old timeline. He would alter it. When they reached the underground garage, the van door slid open. 5 people stood there, also familiar faces from the novel. Eli Park, main vocal, nervous energy of a startled deer. Jay Wong, Hong Kong member, cool expression but soft-hearted. Min Jisoo, the baby of the group, sweet, sunshine-like. Ryan Cade, half-Japanese rapper, sharp tongue but fiercely loyal. Manager Kim, chronically stressed. Each of them stared at Leon like he was an unexploded bomb. Jay clicked his tongue. Hyung, seriously. One night out, and now the whole world hates us again. I said I'm sorry, Leon said quietly.
Ellie blinked.
You apologized? Already? Noah gave Eli a look as if to say don't jinx it. Leon bowed, a deep, proper idol bow. I know I've made things hard for everyone. I really do want to fix it. Silence. Literal silence. The members exchanged looks like they'd encountered a rare alien species. That's new, Min whispered. Manager Kim rubbed his face. All right. Upstairs. PR team is in emergency mode.
PR hell.
Leon sat across from a conference table full of executives and PR staff who looked like they subsisted solely on iced Americanos and hopelessness. Screens displayed headlines, edits, memes, terrible ones. Liam Keen mocks fans. Liam Keen shoves cameraman. Is Apex better without him? PR head Ms. Han pushed her glasses up. Liam, your behavior in the clip is unacceptable. We will release an apology statement at 2 p.m. Leon raised a hand. May I see the script? Everyone blinked. This was not the arrogant, dismissive Liam they knew. Ms. Han slid the printed apology across. Leon scanned it. Bland. Generic. Zero emotion. In the novel, this apology only made things worse, seen as insincere. I can write something better, he said. You? She echoed. I'm good with words. Understatement. Leon Hale had ghostwritten 2 award-winning novels and dozens of idol letters for other groups without fans ever knowing. Ms. Han looked skeptical until Noah leaned forward. Let him try, the leader said. Leon's heart warmed. In the novel, Noah didn't defend Liam until late in the story. A small change. A good change. Leon took out his phone and typed swiftly. A message not defensive, not robotic, not cold. A message the real Liam never got to send. A message from someone who cared. When he finished, he slid it over to Ms. Han. She read silently. Her eyes widened a millimeter, basically a dramatic reaction for her. This is good, she murmured. Very good. The room buzzed. Jay leaned over to read it and mouthed, Damn! Ryan elbowed him. See? Maybe he's finally using his brain. Leon exhaled. Progress. Back at the dorm. PR meetings continued for hours. By the time Apex returned to their dorm, everyone was exhausted. Leon expected awkward distance. But Min Jisoo suddenly poked his arm. Hyung, are you okay? Leon looked down. Min's eyes were wide, earnest, worried. In the book, Liam had always brushed Min off. Coldly. Not today. Leon smiled gently. I'm fine. Sorry for scaring you. Min's cheeks flushed. Eli nearly dropped his drink. Okay. Who abducted Liam?
Eli visperet torstai.
Leon heard that. He laughed softly. I'll show them who Liam could have been. He rolled up his sleeves and moved to the kitchen. Dinner? He offered. The entire dorm froze. Jay sputtered. You want to cook? You? Leon, who had lived alone most of his adult life and could cook a 5-star omelet, shrugged. Why not? It was chaotic. Min clapped. Ryan filmed him for blackmail. Noah lurked in the doorway like a suspicious cat. Eli assisted but cut onions like he was in a horror movie. When the food was ready, simple pasta, garlic bread, salad, the members gathered around, staring. Eat, Leon encouraged. They did. Min's eyes sparkled. This is so good. Jay groaned. What the hell? How are you good at this? Ryan pointed a fork at him. If you start acting like a normal human, I won't know how to bully you anymore. Leon laughed. Genuinely. This felt nice. Warm. Like a family he hadn't realized he wanted. And as Leon washed dishes with Noah beside him, the leader spoke quietly. I don't know what changed, Noah said. But keep this version of you. Leon glanced at him. I will. But as he turned off the faucet, something cold slid down his spine. Because tomorrow, in the original story, a second scandal would erupt. One that wasn't Liam's fault. And this one could ruin Apex entirely. He needed to stop it before it ever happened. Part 3, breaking the original plot. Leon didn't sleep that night. Not because of anxiety, though he had plenty of that, but because he knew exactly what the novel planned next. Tomorrow was the hotel scandal. A blurred paparazzi photo, an unlucky coincidence, and an idol from another group arriving at the same building. All edited to look like Liam was sneaking into a hotel with a minor actress. It would explode online. Apex's reputation would nosedive. Liam would become the group's curse. Leon stared at the digital clock on the nightstand.
2:41 a.m.
He had less than 10 hours. He rubbed Liam's temples. Not this time. The next morning. Preparing for war. When Leon stepped into the kitchen, the members froze mid-bite. Jay's toast hung out of his mouth. Eli blinked like he'd seen a unicorn. Min gasped. Hyung woke up early? Noah raised an eyebrow. What's your angle? Leon poured himself coffee. Staying alive. Ah, so no angle. Ryan sipped his yogurt drink. He gathered them in the living room. There's going to be another hit piece today, Leon said carefully. Everyone stiffened. How do you know? Jay asked. I overheard staff yesterday. A harmless lie. Better than I read the novel you're all trapped in. Manager Kim rushed in a minute later, face thunderstorm dark. Guys, we need to get to the agency. Immediately. A reporter is planning a release at noon. The room exploded. Eli. Already. Ryan. These vultures. Jay. Hyung. Did you curse someone? Min. I'll cry. Noah turned to Leon. Do you know what it is? Leon nodded slowly. A photo. Paparazzi. Something that looks bad. But isn't true. Manager Kim paled. How could you possibly? I just do. At the agency, real-time damage control. The CEO of Miracle Entertainment slammed his tablet down. It's the same reporter targeting you since last year, he barked. They framed Liam again. They're releasing it in a few hours. A photo was thrown onto the screen. There it was. Blurry, but unmistakably Liam's body shape entering a hotel lobby. Leon stared. He knew this moment. This exact description was in Chapter 13. But the real Liam had only gone there to meet a dance instructor for practice. Leon leaned forward. When was this taken?
MS. Han checked.
2 nights ago. That wasn't me, Leon said firmly. I was in the dorm. Noah backed him. We were all home. I remember.
Eli nodded.
Yeah, he didn't go anywhere. Memory dawned on Manager Kim. Oh, right. I had the company driver register your return times. He pulled up logs. Written proof. The room shifted from panic to disbelief.
MS. Han grinned sharply.
They messed up. The CEO smirked. Then let's bury them. Leon coughed. Actually, can we do this calmly? Everyone stared at him like he'd suggested performing opera on a roller coaster. Leon continued. If we expose the reporter publicly, they'll retaliate with something bigger. But if we privately show them proof they're wrong and let them save face, they'll back off. And maybe even write a clarification article.
MS. Han blinked.
You want to negotiate with them? Leon nodded. People double down when cornered. Give them a ladder to climb down. The CEO slowly leaned back. You're smarter than you act. Ryan muttered. He was acting that stupid on purpose? Jay whispered. This is terrifying. But Noah crossed his arms, considering. It could work. Negotiation with a snake. Ms. Han arranged a private video call with the reporter. Leon insisted on joining. The reporter's face appeared, smug, self-satisfied, already writing his victory speech. "Apex," he said. "I trust you're calling to negotiate ad pricing for the article." Leon slid the timestamp log into the camera frame. The man froze. Leon leaned forward with the gentleness of a hospice nurse and the sharpness of a blade. "You must be very embarrassed."
MS. Han chockerad.
Noah coughed aggressively. Jay kicked Ryan to keep him from laughing. Min covered his face. I didn't know," the reporter stammered. "Of course you didn't," Leon said sweetly. "You're a very busy man. Mistakes happen. And we'd hate for this to harm your career. So here's a suggestion." He smiled, the kind that hid fangs. "You post a clarification. Right now. We won't expose your oversight. And nobody loses face." The man nodded frantically. Yes, of course. I'll upload a correction immediately." Call ends. Silence.
Ellie exploded.
"What did we just watch?" Jay started applauding. "Hyung just annihilated him with manners." Min whispered, "That was hot." Noah pinched the bridge of his nose like he was genuinely stressed by how impressed he was. Manager Kim fell to his knees. "Is this real life?"
MS Han pointed at Leon.
"I'm taking you to every crisis meeting from now on." Leon exhaled shakily. "I did it." He had stopped the hotel scandal entirely. A major plot arc erased. But his relief didn't last. Because when they stepped out into the agency lobby, dozens of fans were gathered outside. Cameras flashing. Reporters swarming. Crowds chanting Apex's names. And someone shoved a mic toward Leon. "Liam, is it true you're leaving Apex soon?" "What?" Min whispered behind him. That line came from Chapter 20. An even bigger plot line. One that could destroy the group from the inside. Leon's blood went cold. The novel wasn't done attacking him yet. Epilogue. A new ending for Liam Keane. The question echoed across the lobby. "Is it true you're leaving Apex soon?" Leon froze. Because in the original novel, this line signaled the beginning of Apex's downfall. Liam was supposed to quit. The group was supposed to fracture. Fans were supposed to take sides. Noah was supposed to blame himself. The career of 5 talented boys was supposed to end. But that was the old timeline. And Leon had already set the story on fire. He looked straight into the reporter's camera. Shoulders square. Eyes calm. "No," he said clearly. "Apex is my family. I'm not going anywhere." The crowd erupted, shocked, confused, breathless. Behind him, he felt Min gasp. Jay stiffen. Eli cover his mouth. Ryan stop mid-sip of his drink. Noah exhale quietly. But the reporters didn't stop. "Then what about your scandals? Are you saying you've changed? Why should fans forgive you?" Leon looked into the sea of flashing lights and smiled. "Because I'm going to earn it back. Every bit of it. Not with excuses, but with actions." The lobby went silent. Not tense. Not hostile. Just stunned. Leon bowed deeply, the kind of bow an idol gives when everything is on the line. And the crowd softened. A few fans raised banners. Some murmured uncertainly. Others looked at him with hesitation, but not hatred. For the first time since he transmigrated, Leon felt the story shift, as if invisible gears were turning toward a new direction. A better one. Back in the van. The members stared at him like he'd sprouted wings. Jay broke first. "Hyung, did you swallow a TED Talk?" Eli shook him by the shoulders. "Why are you so cool now?" "I'm so proud," Min sniffled. Ryan sighed dramatically. "I guess we're keeping him." Leon laughed. Noah didn't say anything at first. He simply watched Leon with a strange, thoughtful expression. A mixture of gratitude and something undeniably protective. Finally, he spoke. "What changed you?" Leon smiled gently. "I just realized how much this group matters." Noah's eyes softened. "Then stay with us. No matter what." Leon nodded. "I will." A month later, Apex rises again. The apology letter Leon wrote? Fans loved it. It read like it came from a real human. The cancelled scandal? The reporter quietly issued a correction. Other tabloids backed down, confused. The members? They stopped walking on eggshells around Liam. Now they teased him, ate with him, depended on him. Leon adapted quickly. He rehearsed harder than everyone. He cooked for the group. He remembered their schedules, health issues, preferences. He wrote comforting fan cafe messages. He even ghostwrote Jay's birthday letter because Jay begged. Apex's public image shifted. Slowly, believably, beautifully. The fandom that once despised Liam began saying, "He seems different. I want to give him another chance." The way he apologized felt sincere. Redemption wasn't dramatic. It was steady, and Leon earned every bit. The last scene, 1 year later. Apex stood backstage, seconds away from performing at their first dome concert. Something they never reached in the novel's original timeline. The lights dimmed. Fandom chants thundered in waves. Liam watched the glowing ocean of light sticks, a galaxy created just for them. Noah stepped beside him. Nervous. Leon smiled.
No.
I'm happy. Really, truly happy. In his previous life, he had written stories about heroes. Here, he had become one. Jay nudged him. After the concert, let's get midnight snacks. Your treat.
Ellie bounced. Let us do karaoke.
Min grinned. We should film a vlog. Ryan smirked. Try not to cry on stage, old man. Leon laughed. This wasn't just a rewritten plot. This was a rewritten life. The stage lights flared on. The music began. Apex ran forward. And Leon followed them. Not as the hated idol destined to fall, but as someone who chose his own ending. Someone who stayed. Someone who loved. Someone who lived. A new story. A new Liam Keen. A new future. And no one ever found out about the Transmigration.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more manhwa-style stories. Comment your favorite moment.